Hey guys, how are we doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. So, what is going on now with XRP is another leg loading. I personally believe so. I'm going to break down why in this video. I've got a lot to talk about, but if you didn't catch mine and Credible Crypto's podcast yesterday, please go and check that out. 40 minutes long, XRP, XRP Bitcoin, XRP ETH, Bitcoin and CRV charts. We covered all of those in depth and we'll give you a more long-term perspective of where we think XRP is going. But getting into this week, before we get into it too much, actually, I just want to touch on Brito. Brito is really trying to break out here. Look at Brito's 3.67 million market cap, and again, looks like it's going to go. Yesterday, Brito announced that it's got listed on Bitrue, so congrats to the team. As you guys know, I was playing quite a big role in the project, but then have really took a step back, and the team themselves does have a big pat on the back. They've been doing some excellent work, and Brito, I think, is going to come up to challenge with Scrap in terms of market cap. Personally, whether it does or not, I don't know. Memes are memes, but the community's strong. 2,300 holders and about 2,300 on Twitter as well. So if you do want to go and trade some Brito, please do use my link. It's free to use my link, and it helps me out a lot, so you don't have to pay any money specifically to me or anything like that. But if you're going to trade some XRP memes, why not just use my link? Basically, I get some of the fees that the site charge instead of the site getting all the fees. And the link is in the description to this video if you want to trade XRP memes. You can trade any XRP memes on that link. It doesn't just have to be Brito, but I personally am a big bag holder of Brito and I like the community a lot. Haven't taken a penny, and I said I was going to ride it all the way to 100 mil, and I'm sticking by my guns. We're at 3.68. We're on the way. We're on the way. I first tipped it at like $500. You can go and check that on my Twitter. So there you go. Congrats to everyone who's in. And just quickly, if you haven't got an account on MEXC, please do go and sign up. You get $20 free if you deposit $100, $20 bonus. And basically, even if you don't want to use the site specifically, why not just have a load of exchanges ready for when the craziness starts to happen? If you want to take profits, it's always good to have some sites. MEXC actually has the lowest fees for futures trading. So if you want to trade some futures, go and check that out on MEXC as well. I've got loads of exchanges that I've signed up for, just so when we come to this crazy period, we know Coinbase goes down, Binance sometimes goes down, when they get congested or whatever. So just having some options open, and it again helps me out. It means that me and them can try and do a deal together, and I have some bargaining room with them, and means that I don't have to charge anyone for any of my time and everything, all the content that I make. So I think it's the best way for me to monetize in terms of crypto. But anyway, getting into today's video, XRP, I'm going to compare this to last weekend. So what we've got drawn on here in the 4 hourly are different times when the stochastic RSI has crossed bullish and where it's been. The stochastic RSI has been sitting in the oversold area for a little while now on the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour RSI is literally bouncing where we bounced down here, and I feel like this structure here looks very similar to me to what we were doing here. We basically had this push up, and we had this double sort of bottom format. We pushed out and then we eventually broke out. So we pushed up, we've had this double sort of bottom format, we pushed out and eventually broke out. So we're looking to break a trend line here, which I've actually got drawn in. And it's very similar, and we actually reached the full extension. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm going to draw this Fibonacci retracement back so I can show you guys. This is why I had that big leverage trade and I cashed it all out at 277, because we had this. We had that double bottom, we broke out, and guess what? Boom, came for the full extension, 280 it went to, and I cashed at 277, so it wasn't bad. And I think we've got the same sort of thing building up now. When we get a clean break of this level here, we're probably heading towards the $5.20 mark. That's my personal thinking. And then that will probably complete a wave 3 out of 5 of this next wave. So this is 1, 2, 3 up to here. Maybe you could go higher than that, honestly. You could go to 6, could have a bit of overextension. 4 down and 5 up towards double digits is what I actually genuinely believe is going to happen. People are going to be in disbelief. I've said this a lot. But looking at the 4 hour RSI, we're in the same sort of range as we were here with the same sort of price structure. We had that bullish cross then come in. bit of a retest on top of the RSI, and then boom, away we went and really started to get moving when we got into the oversold area as normal. Came down, retested the oversold, boom, second push into the oversold area, really the parabolic phase. Again, the stochastic RSI is telling us a similar story. We had the bullish cross, and then we come up over the overbought area, out of the overbought area, and that kind of confirms the bottom's been in, and we're off, and away we go. We haven't come out of this oversold area yet for the RSI, but right now, if we look on the 4 hour, it's going to zoom us in. We've broken this trend line potentially. We haven't yet got confirmation, but it's looking like we're probably going to break this trend line. I would say that's the better trend line, but if you include wicks, we haven't quite got the break yet. Let's just wick to wick it. But when we see this trend line break, we probably have got the break actually. Yeah, when we see this trend line break and we get the candle close above it, that's when the sign is for game on, and XRP's next leg is probably coming. And weirdly enough, if I remember correctly, yeah, look at the day. I'm going to put it on the days so it's more obvious, but it happened over the weekend last time, and that's why I said all-time high coming this weekend, because last time we had this structure, look, that 4 days of down, and then the Friday was the day. Oh, hang on, it's Tuesday, sorry. Oh, I thought it happened over the weekend. Maybe I was wrong. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday was the day it got crazy. Okay, that's why. Friday was the day it got crazy. So XRP's price does like to move on the weekends. Again, look, this is a Friday, big crazy day, and then we did actually pull back that weekend. But Friday was the day it got crazy again the week after. So today is Friday. Can we get some crazy price action today and get us a break out of this range? I had it in my head that we moved a bit mad on the weekends, and that is true as of last week. And then the week before was the Friday. And the week before that, yes, the Friday and the Saturday, look, boom and boom. They were the crazy days again. So will that trend continue? Only time will tell, but there's things I'm looking at. And then look, we're on the daily time frame now. And the stochastic RSI is actually at its lowest period right now since literally here at 52 cents. And then we retested the low at 49 cents. We're lower than that right now in the stochastic. So the stochastic is fully cooled down. The daily RSI has kind of cooled down to the top of the overbought area and could be bouncing here for the next push up. Let's see. As I said, nothing is yet guaranteed, but they're the things that I'm looking for. And if we look at Bitcoin, XRP, and XRP against ETH, let me just quickly check them out. Yesterday we covered this in depth with Cred. XRP against ETH is hitting its head against like a major resistance, pretty much the top of the range. I'm going to get us on the weekly. I'm going to get rid of the stochastics and the RSI just for these so we can just look at some pure price action. We're banging our head on this major resistance level. We have rejected that a little bit, but we could come down to test the top of the range here, potentially, before continuing. But I do genuinely believe, if we go back down to the daily time frame again, I genuinely believe that we're just like forming 1, 2. I think this is part of wave 3. As Cred said yesterday in the video, wave 1 of wave 3, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, potentially wave 5 of wave 3 in this Elliott wave move could take us out to this area here, which is a further from where we are now against ETH. It's a further like 500%. So let's see if we can get that sort of push. XRP Bitcoin is also in one of those areas where we're sitting on heavy resistance. Now I'm going to try and neaten this box up a little. I would say that this is probably a neater resistance level like that. Yeah, we'll go a bit like that. We've banged ahead on resistance. We're doing the same thing. We've broken clearly out of this descending trend. Wherever you want to put this, we've broken out. But I like this level here. I'll show you why on the weekly. We've broken that range, and I think as soon as we reclaim this area here, so I've been saying, that's why this is drawn in here, it's not accurate. This is drawn in right here like this. As soon as we reclaim this and have a close above there, I actually think we go straight for the highs. And if we go from here to the highs, just from where we are right now, all the way up to the highs, against Bitcoin, it's a 941% move, so 9.5 times whatever price we're at now. So 2.9, it's about 20 something dollars, low $20. And that's what I think is coming. And I show you this chart often inverted, which is like this. And now you can see why, because literally, if we look through history, when we hit these levels and we start to reject, what I was saying for ages is, and you can look through my YouTubes, when we get to these points and we start to reject the trend, we puke really quick. And guess what's happened? We've puked really quick. And now we're hitting this resistance here. We lose this level, we're puking all the way down to this sort of area here. in my opinion, for XRP against Bitcoin. And again, it comes faster than people think, and people are going to get caught offside, and they're going to be like, what the hell is going on? And us in the XRP community are going to be laughing. That is my true and honest opinion. Finally, I'm just going to touch on XRP dominance to finish this video. XRP dominance, this is on inverted again. XRP dominance is similar to ETH and Bitcoin. We're literally hitting our head on this previous resistance. We have managed to break through, but we haven't had the close above that area. We have one more key resistance level at about 6%. And then we're probably going to be pushing quite heavily towards that 13% level very fast, I'd have thought. So from here to all-time highs is 724% move. From here to the next key resistance, I would say, is 256%. So that could be where we stall out for the third wave against the Bitcoin pairing, about 2.5 times the price we're at now, which will put us about like, what does that even put us at? Does it put us at 6? Does it put us at 750, or am I working this out wrong? Or is it $5? Because it's not 2.5 times, it's 250%. So 100% will put us at 5, 200% will put us at 750. It'll probably put us at like 850. Which would be a fair top for when we were talking about how we just said those, let's get us back on the daily just to show, or a 4 hourly, so I can show you more accurately. You know how I was saying we've started, this is the first wave of this breakout here, and I'll just show you with Elliott wave theory, impulsive wave, like 1, 2, 3 could be here, but it also, as we were just showing on that chart there, it could be like that, and then we have a more significant pullback for, and then we have the 5th wave of this wave here. And this is only the 3rd wave, in my opinion, guys. I think we've got a structure building like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is... Sorry, I'm not even drawing that accurately. This is 3, 4 is here, and 5 is wherever this takes us out to, probably our top-in sort of area, somewhere maybe around that, like that. That's what I'll be looking at, some sort of structure like that potentially. And could it come by January 2025? That would be blooming nice to see XRP in the 20s by then. It's definitely possible based on Bitcoin and XRP's relationship, with Bitcoin still hovering around 100K. If we had that retracement against Bitcoin, we would hit about $20, as I was saying, low 20s. That's what I'm looking for, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy, please do share it with a friend, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please do let me know below. And if you haven't checked out mine and Cred's podcast from yesterday, please do go and check that out as well. Peace up, A-Town down, as Crypto Insight UK would say.